Kombo, Mr. Mahat Somane, Dr. Willie Mutumbwa, and Mr. Peter Wanyama. I would like to request you, Madam Chief Justice, if you could kindly confirm that our combined team has 4 hours, our 3 hours, plus the 1 hour between the 2 commissioners who are represented by our team.
That is not correct, Prof. The 2 commissioners have 30 minutes. You remember the other 4 commissioners and 15 minutes each. They had 1 hour among the 4 of them. So you have 3.5 hours. I'm
guided by you, my lady, and I have changed that to 3.5 hours. Thank you. We have filed before you a wide range of documentation, which in our very humble view is very, very comprehensive. We draw your attention, honorable members of the court, the responses on behalf of the chairperson and IEBC, the affidavit of Wafula Chebukati, the affidavit of Marjan Hussein Marjan, the CEO, the affidavit of Professor Abdu Yakub Gule, the affidavit of Commissioner Moya Mulu, the affidavit of Martin Washira Nyaga, the database administrator, the affidavit of Michael Uma, the director of ICT, the affidavit of Moses Lendema Senkuli, the acting director of voter registration, and affidavits filed by presiding officers and residing officers of the contested polling stations and constituencies. Let me start, my lady Chief Justice, by observing the peculiar nature of the proceedings before this court. That is to say, these are proceedings that are based on affidavit evidence. And we all appreciate the limitations that has. That we have persons who have sworn affidavits who are not available to court to be cross-examined on their allegations. And some of the allegations we have had, as we shall demonstrate in the course of our submissions, are outrageous, to say the least. My lords and ladies, we have been here before you. Some of us have had the great privilege of being here before you in 2013, in 2017, twice. And this honorable court must take credit, I think, unparalleled in anywhere in the Commonwealth, in my humble learning of the subject, in helping to clarify how the electoral process in Kenya should be conducted. And we submit that the clarifications that this court has given since 2013 have enriched the conduct of the electoral process. And it is my first submission that the IEBC and its chairman conducted the 9th August 2022 presidential elections strictly in compliance with the guidelines that this court has given. My lords, since the annulment of the presidential election in 2017, IEBC overhauled its entire electoral process procedures to align those procedures with the guidelines that my lords had given. Your decision in the minor care, the decision of the Court of Appeal in the minor care case set out the guidelines for the protection of the ballot at the polling station, the transmission, tallying, and declaration of presidential results. We have abided by that decision. Your decision, my lords, in Raila Odinga versus IEBC petition number 1 of 2017 rendered even more detailed clarifications on the procedure. The decision in the